Alright guys, so we are going to go over Vanguard Weapons again today. Listen, if you want to just know what the recommended weapons that I feel like are the recommended weapons for this week, feel free to look at the description. I have time-stamped all of them. So just simply hit those timestamps, scroll them so you don't have to see every single one of these weapons. But for those out there that want to just watch the entire thing, feel free, man. I'm going to go through each and every single one of these. So let's start with Zero Day Dilemma, man. We've got Persistent, Small Bore, Crowd Control, a Pendant Mag, Grenadier. It's got quick draw on it, and this rifle scope. I would say, honestly, I would probably still rock out quick draw on it and go this top route up here. The only thing I wish was a little bit better is Persistence, guys. See, Persistence to me goes really hand in hand with something like an archetype such as Doctrine of Passing. It really takes advantage of that quickly. Zero Day Dilemma, with it being such a slow rate of fire, not so much. This B29 party favor. Now, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to pick this up, man. This is Counterbalance, Small Bore, Rodeo. You've got something here that can really limit any type of recoil. I mean, you've got Rodeo and you also got Counterbalance. Throw a little Sure Shot on there as well. This is actually really good, guys. I think the only thing I don't like about this weapon is sometimes I feel like the handling is a little slow. But I might be able to work around that. That's not bad at all. So, yeah, that's a good roll right there. That's a solid roll. The hero formula, we've got Firefly, Small Bore, Life Support, Last Resort as well with high caliber rounds. I would honestly say right up at here, and I would gauge this more toward PvE, to be honest with you. You've got Firefly, you've also got Life Support, which could come in key for you somewhere. Small Bore as well, you know, helping out with that range and stability. Oh man, a huge reason why I don't necessarily like hero formula at times is a lot of times I get something that actually knocks at my range, even though it busts my stability, a hand laid stock or something like that. So Small Bore is actually really good. Let's check out Pally, man. We've got Luck in the Chamber, dude, Hammer Forge, and Outlaw. Explosive rounds, partial refund. It's got a Sure Shot on it. This is interesting. See, the deal here is you can decide what you want to do. Me, myself, man, I would probably go this, maybe Outlaw with Sure Shot. Now, you're probably wondering why Explosive Rounds over Hammer Forge. Hammer Forge, to me, is just not that good of a perk, man. At least with Explosive Rounds, you'll be able to flinch people up, and Explosive Rounds do not have damage fall off. So, just mess around with yourself. I would have to mess around because I want to see how it plays in with Luck in the Chamber. That would be extremely interesting to me. Luck in the Chamber, by the way, guys, on Pally procs so much, man, with that non-mag. So, I've got a Luck in the Chamber rifle Pally that I really like. Hidden Hand, Hand Laid Stock, Spray and Play, Last Resort, Enhanced Battery. Guys, man, I'm just not liking this, man. I don't like that hurt the range, and I also don't like Hidden Hand on my fusions. Just don't think it's a needed perk. 44 Curtain Call. We've got Crowd Control, Rifle Barrel, Close Interpersonal. That's actually not bad. I really don't know if aggressive ballistics will allow you to still have close to max range. I'm not sure if that's considered max range or not. I think max range is around 32. So you would have to actually see. You can essentially buff that impact a little more. But that close interpersonal is really nice. And crowd control is also really nice. I would be inclined. The only thing I don't like about rifle, I would actually wish it gave me reinforced instead. But the main thing I don't like about rifle is it taking away that reload. But you can actually probably try this out in PvE. Anton's Rule. We've got Hot Swap, Fitted Stock, Relentless Tracker, Army of One, Casket Mag. That's not necessarily terrible, but there's so many other good sidearms, guys. I just don't think that one's going to really stand out for me. Event Horizon, Unflinching, Skip Rounds, Casket Mag, Spray and Play, Underdog. It's got that weird sight. View Tech, yeah. That one's an odd one. I actually messed around with that the other day. I thought it was super weird. No, nothing here, guys. I mean, you could pause. Somebody's going to say in the comments, somebody's going to say it could be a good PvE roll. And I'm not saying that you couldn't, because you do have Spray and Play. You can reload really quickly. You do have Casket Mag. But to me, the roll that we had last week with the Event Horizon, which is essentially this roll, I used it this morning, was Hidden Hand, Casket Mag, Triple Tap, Short Gaze. I found that to be a really, I had 19 in total reserve ammo, so it was really good. Chaotic Neutral Man, Hidden Hand, Perfect Balance, Life Support. Got Smooth Ballistics on it as well. Field Choke, I mean, I would probably run this top row right there. Maybe I would probably ought to run this with smooth ballistics. Just mess around with it yourself. So just depending on you guys. I mean, like I said, a lot of the LMGs that I use, man, is something like corrective measure or the Iron Bender one that I really like. Cluster bombs, perfect balance, battle runner, last resort, field scouts. This isn't terrible in terms of something for I would say for PvE. If you really wanted to go this route right here, that would be all right. You know, you've got good blast radius, a decent amount of velocity, field scout on it as well. I'd be interested to know exactly how much you can hold. And, you know, if you need to whip around the map real quick, I'm just trying to see where you would actually need battle runner at in terms of getting around when you're holding your rocket. I guess it can be used for anything. By the way, guys, the bounties right here, you got the hand cannon bounty, pulse, shotgun bounty, sniper bounty, heavy weapon bounty. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. And honestly, I'm going to give me some marks real quick and go ahead and get that B29 party favor for that pulse rifle one right there. All right. Okay, let's check out the Vanguard Quartermaster, man. We've got the Continental, Counterbalance, Perfect Balance, Rodeo, and it's got Quick Draw. Wow. That's not terrible at all, man. It really isn't. I mean, this is a Monte Carlo art type, throwing counterbalance on it. You know, I like Monte Carlo, man, but imagine if Monte Carlo actually had counterbalance on it. Imagine if Hard Light actually had counterbalance on it. Oh my God. That is wow. I know some people don't think. I honestly think if they just got rid of the screen shake on Hard Light, it would be one of the deadliest weapons, man. That's really good right there, though. You know, that's a pinned mag and hip fire, but I would go this route. You know, Rodeo isn't exactly like some people say that Rodeo is just it's useless, but that's not true. I've used Rodeo before, and I've also tested it out when testing recoil. Rodeo definitely does keep things, as it says, less severe. Parthian shot, counterbalance, perfect balance, secret round, rifle barreled, steady hand, would take a knee. Very interesting right here, guys. You know, I was actually going over secret round. I would say secret round is a great perk for PvE. Somebody was actually talking to me about it, said that secret round procs every single time when you're shooting something like shriekers and stuff like that, and I think oracles as well. And so you're essentially shooting 4 shots into it. So it definitely helps out there. I used it a little bit last week on Timepiece when I was doing like my PvP comparison between that and Oversoul. I would say that secret round was okay. It wasn't necessarily the best, but you do have take a knee here, which is pretty nice. If you tend to slide a bunch, I would honestly rock out this up into here if you didn't want to rock out, you know, secret round. But here's the main kicker right there. That counterbalance is really nice to have. I would have preferred a better stability perk. But, you know, if you're going to combine that with take a knee and you got steady hand on it as well, I think that's something that can become controllable for you. It's a very good weapon with the right rules. Angel's Advocate, man. We've got Return to Sender, Small Bore, Life Support. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm not going to say it's terrible, but yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. No, don't get that. Y'all can get so much better than that. How dare you? Reactive reload, reinforced barrel, casket mag, triple tap, rescue mag, fast draw, true sight. Everything about this is just not good, man. I think the only way this can be good is, I guess, if you use it for PvE. But come on, guys, we got so many weapons for PvE now with elemental damage that it's just not worth it. X Asterisk, Eye of the Storm, Brace Framed, Spray and Play, Replenish. Ooh, that's actually nice. I would be more inclined to use Replenish, for sure. Especially with everything going on with stuff. And I don't think that will actually reduce the magazine size. I want to say Brace Framed on a weapon with a mag of 4 like this will still keep it at 4. Could be completely wrong, though, so you would have to check that out. But I will say Replenish is really nice. You're going to really like that, especially when you need to just get some more ammo for something. Oh, About overlooked this one, man. Hot swap, fitted stock, mulligan, crowd control, fast draw, steady hand, quick draw, lightweight. I would say there's definitely better rolls that you can get with this. But if I was you, I would definitely rock out this right here. You know what I mean? So crowd control, I think crowd control has become my favorite perk on these, on most, or especially specials, especially sidearms. I think crowd control is a much better perk than reactive reload because many people only have just one max size. So you pop out and get a kill with it. And instead of, you know, if you don't have anything to reload, you can't take advantage of reactive reload. You see where I'm coming from? Crowd control, you take advantage of it all day long as you get that kill. And even if that gets you down to 7 or it gets you down to 4 shots, crowd control proc with it will do lots of work. You should be able to finish them off easily with it. Comms Razorman, you've got rangefinder. You also have small bore, replenish, quick draw as well, life support. Not the best barrel perks right here. If anything, you can use this in PvE, but you can get so much better PvE rolls than this. You really can, guys. 7th Sense, you got unflinching, snapshot, explosive rounds, grenadier, life support. You got short gaze right here. Somebody out there is going to use it. Somebody out there is going to try it. Me, myself, I'm too stuck on longbows and LDRs that I am just not going to be looking really into any of this. I would probably, ideally, if I had to choose something, I would go this route right here. Bone Crusher, man. Crowd control, small bore, feeding frenzy. That's interesting right there. That'll throw in a little more stability. I think this right here actually throws it. Somebody told me already throws it in Jolder's Hammer archetype, which is a very good archetype for an LMG. I think the week 1 that I did these Venom rolls was probably the better roll. But if you're rocking out crowd control, small bore, I don't know if feeding frenzy really needs to be it though, because it's not like you're going to be really reloading unless you've got some extra heavy reserves. So depending on you guys, you can try this out. I don't like that that's small bore though. I wish that wasn't the case. Disassembly require cluster bombs, javelin, quick draw, vacuum, last resorts. Well, I mean, just depending on you right here, guys. If you want to use this just primarily for PvE, you can. I would go with the, I would probably stay with confined launch. Maybe rock out this right here with cluster bombs. Or you can even go this right here, guys. If you just want to have a weapon that you can have out immediately. I would have to look into vacuum, dude. I'm honestly not for certain how well vacuum actually works. You know, I don't really know what tier perk that is. At least, yeah. I really just don't know. Alright, guys. So let's go here with Dead Orbit. In hand. Small bore. Snapshot. Steady hand. Well, ideally, I would probably rock this right here, guys. It does have hidden hand on it, which is kind of nice. You know, it's got small bore on it, adds a little bit of that range. You could go armor piercing rounds, which does give it a little more boost to that range, but you know, you'll have to deal with that handling. Snapshot definitely will help out with it being snappier. Now, ideally, this is what I would rock right here, guys. I would honestly go this route, but with steady hand, because steady hand gives it plus 15, man. And so that's or is it quick draw that actually gives it plus 15? I'm not sure. I don't think steady hand actually does give the plus 15 to handling. So either this route, or you know, you could go this route right here, just depending on what the handling turns into. Or you can use the default sights on it right here. I don't know if many people really like this sight. It's not necessarily my favorite. I've got one with Sure Shot that I really like. Keystone, man. You got crowd control, perfect balance, third eye, quick draw, armor piercing rounds. Got this focus lens as well. You know, guys, this is it's kind of poop, man. Kind of poop. Hot swap, perfect balance, performance bonus, snapshot, enhanced battery. Maybe these set of perks right here. Not my favorite though. Not my favorite. Last ditch, rangefinder, small bore, close in and personal snapshot, flared magwell, Aztecross, aggressive. I think this is, I want to say with last ditch, you cannot reach maximum range if you're going to rock out aggressive ballistics. Now this is interesting. I would be curious to see this action right here. And the reason why I say that, man, well, still, it's just not, no. I'm interested just because I just want to see what this shotty would be like with snapshot rangefinder being able to activate quickly. But I already know the limitations of shotties these days. And I just don't see myself trading it out for a full automatador. Unflinching, hammer forge, snapshot, ambush, view tack, Hawkeye. And that's the ambush SOH-25. So keep that in mind. You know, no. Poop. Grenades and horseshoes, man. Perfect balance. Field scout. Got warhead, linear compensator, and countermass. Well, that's actually not terrible right here. You can ideally actually go this right here. You know, stability is not necessarily something I want. I don't like that the blast radius is as limited as it is, including its velocity. But you can try this out right here, guys. If you don't have a good one, I would go this route right here. Well, guys, we got rangefinder, perfect balance, explosive rounds, sure shot. Interesting. You've also got hip fire and hot swap. Yeah, true sight. Honestly, I like true sight on this a lot. But if you want to take advantage of rangefinder, because it does give a little more handling, and hot swap as well to be able to swap over, I would ideally maybe go this route. You know, you do have rangefinder throwing on it. You throw hot swap. You just have to try it out for yourself. You know, handgunners in general are very limited, by the way. You just got to have a damn good roll. Hey, look at this shit. This waltz, man. Counterbalance. Perfect balance. High caliber rounds. With steady hand. Damn, that's nice. That's very nice. I would wish for a better, I would wish for better stability. But this would have been like the go-to rolls that you would want way back when Clever Dragon was still at large. The weighting, man, you got hot swap, small bore, accelerate coils, red dot RAA, reflex sight. You know, guys, here's the thing. I don't necessarily like accelerate coils on it. I mean, you can ideally use it, you know, with hot swap right here. You can play it more or less as a swap to it and, you know, blast people away. Now, it does limit that magazine size there with small bore, but you can definitely give that a go, man, and see how that works out for you. Me personally, I love this fusion. I think it's one of the best fusions in the game. Nobody likes it. Don't know why. Wounded, man. Crowd control, small bore, outlaw snapshot, focus lens, MD reflex. I just, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe this right here. It almost feels like an underpowered version of some of the scouts we already have. I think this is still in the same archetype as Burning Eye. And so, you know, crowd control's nice. But, you know, you got small bore, snapshot on Burning Eyes already intrinsically there if you got the adept version. So I'm not feeling it, man. Not feeling it. Wormwood, rangefinder, man. Hand-loaded snapshots, steady hands, fast draw, quick draw. No. You can get much better rolls. Warpath, cluster bombs, heavy payload or tripod with field scouts. Holy shit. Hard launch as well. I'll be damn. That's not terrible, man. I would actually go a hard either. I surprisingly so, I'll go Warhead Veneers just because of the name. But you know, that does give it a little more stability if you really want to roll with that. So if you want to roll with that or that, but this is the direction I would go. That blast radius is already almost maxed out. So if you're looking for a good PV, you know, rocket launcher, here it is, man. It's right there. It's good. That's not bad. All right, guys. So let's take a look at this assembly, man. We've got hidden hand, perfect balance, lightweight, extended mag. Very much poop. No, you don't want it. You don't want it. Don't even look at it. Free will, rangefinder, perfect balance, high caliber rounds, outlaw. Every bit of this is poop. Don't look at it. Impeacher 5. Hidden hand, fitted stock. Nope. Bad counsel for rangefinder, perfect balance, hand loaded. Aztecross ballistics. Nope. Deposition, unflinching, perfect balance. Skip rounds, could carry more. Short gaze. If I was you, if you needed a PvE sniper, you could go this route right here. And you do have a magazine size of 4. Understand though that impact is not necessarily high, so that will be the limitation there. Cut into your DPS. First Citizen. In hand, perfect balance, extended mag, smart drift as well. Could go field choke. Could go crowd control. If, no, just no. Just no. Let me tell you something about this archetype, guys. You'll never see me use this in PvP. Maybe, just maybe, in PvE. Well, why would you use this over if material in PvE? You see what I'm coming from? So, it's just not feeling. Guys, those are your roles for this week, man. Again, timestamps are in the description below. Feel free to just hit those, dude. Those will enable you to just kind of skip through all the shit. This video usually takes literally almost 30 minutes long. I try to make it faster than this, but it is what it is, dude. Look at all these weapons I got this morning. They actually look okay. I mean, it used to look... No, it looks pretty terrible still. That one does, at least. Let's see what this one looks like. Just not that attractive looking. Hey, this bad baby right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Brace frame hot swap. Linear compensator. Let me tell you something about this fusion. This fusion is fucking nasty, man. All right, guys. As always, thanks so much for coming and watching.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.